All right, Jim, now we got the famous Yellow Bull Promod. You kind of lost your name out of this whole deal just by putting Yellow Bull on the side.
Yeah, I'm okay with that, though. I mean, it was a deal where my brother had got with the Yellow Bull guys and on the vote at the beginning of the year for the Drag Illustrated cover, and it seemed to pay off, and I figured I owed him a favor, and this is a good way to do it. And we've had a lot of fun with it, and never know, might be on a new car, too.
There you go. Tell us something about it, because this is going to be a shakedown too, isn't it?
Yeah, this car is one we're taking the shakedown. It's the latest. It's what we've got from Tim. It was built last year. It's got an 820-inch Fulton motor in it. We're trying some new stuff. We have some new heads and stuff on it this week. We're going to test on Wednesday. If they pay off, then we'll take it like that to Englishtown. If not, then we'll put the old stuff back in it and run it up there like that.
Now, this is actually your third car of the 68 Camaro?
Yeah, this is my third McCamus Camaro. The second one I sold to some guys in Puerto Rico. I think they've run pretty good with it down there so far, so it's been good for them. It's red too, just like these two.
A lot of racers are going to look at this, but there's a lot of people that are like novice at it. And why don't you walk us through some of the stuff you have in here?
Well, right in front of me here's a shift light, control panel. All of our switches are up here: ignition, fuel pump, the water pump and fan, computer, shocks, and all your nitro system. You arm your nitro system, you purge it, you test file your nitro systems through there. And it all displays on this digital dash here.
Now walk us through, you're doing a burnout. We're watching you do a burnout, and how do you go about doing that?
Well, the burnout, this is a little different than this transmission, something we're testing here, but this one you start out in third gear, and when you let the clutch out, you get the tire spinning, and you put it in fourth gear and go on through the starting line. It automatically goes in neutral as soon as you let off of it, and then reverses here, back up.
Now, when you said you let off, it goes in neutral. Is that including when you're going down the track too?
Yeah, it's got some detents in it. It'll stay in low gear. It'll, when you get in high gear, it'll stay there until when the motor's spinning and there's inertia on it. It'll stay in gear until you clutch it. As soon as you clutch it, it'll pop right out of gear into neutral.
Okay, cool. So little things you don't know about being a Pro Mod driver.
Right. Well, this is a little different transmission than what most guys run, but we're just going to try to test it Wednesday, and if it works, then we'll run it at Englishtown. If not, then we'll put the old stuff back in Delenco.
Now, how many years have you been driving real fast stuff like this?
I drove my first Pro Mod car, I think, in '91 or '92, and then we had Pro Mods for like 3 years and got out of it. Had a construction business we were pretty serious into, and stayed out of it for about 10 years and got back into it in around 2000, I guess. 2001 maybe.
Now, how long have you been running the track over there?
We bought the racetrack in 1998, 10 years.
Hey Jim, give us a tour of your race rig here.
Okay, this is a 56-foot competition trailer. Come around the side here. It's got a lounge. Race cars go upstairs. It's got a refrigerator and a stove, TV, satellite TV. Just the basic stuff. Got a bathroom with a shower in here.
Now, do you stay at the track, or do you still get a hotel too?
I stay in my motorhome.
Oh, okay.
But we do have 2 guys that stay here in the trailer.
Okay, and downstairs is for
downstairs tools, spare parts. Underneath this big cabinet here, we usually carry our spare motor under here, but it's out at McCamus is being put in our new car. And there's spare rears, there's transmissions in there, clutch disc we keep in here, tools, golf carts go in the back, and there's our computer. And
can that actually carry a car in the back?
It could, yes. Mm-hmm.
So you could actually carry 3 cars around with this?
Yes. Yes. You'd have to take the wheelie bars off if it was a race car, but you could put a little tow car there if you want to use a car instead of a golf cart.
And clutches, you got to have plenty of clutches?
Clutch discs, yeah, we put fresh clutch discs in every run, and we're out measuring them and cutting them this week, getting ready for the testing at Wednesday at Cecil and in Englishtown next weekend.
Why don't you give us a little tour of the shop? Because it's looks like when I look up here, looks like it's pretty much air conditioned and heated.
Yeah, it's heated, air conditioned. It's 7,500 square feet. We built this probably about I don't know, about 7 or 8 years ago, just before we got the tractor trailer. It's nice to be able to keep the truck and trailer and the motorhome and stuff inside. Keeps them nice.
Oh yeah, and you got a kitchen over the other side of the shop too, right?
Yeah, a little small kitchen, microwave with a refrigerator and a sink and everything over there. Look at our little transport trailer. We take the car to the paint shop or maybe to the chassis shop to have something done, or car show or whatever. A lot easier to get around in that big thing behind us.
All right, Jim, tell us about your car that's for sale.
This car here is for sale. It's a 68 Camaro built by McCamus. Got all the bells and whistles. It's got a full titanium package in it. It's the first McCamus car we had, and it's an excellent car. It won the 50th anniversary U.S. Nationals. It's for sale, rolling or turnkey. I think somebody an excellent nitrous Promod.
Now, I was talking to Monty on the way down here, and he wanted to publicly thank you for really stepping up Yellow Bullet there. It was just supposed to be a one-race deal for Milan IHRA, and the sticker on the side kind of really stayed with it.
It was. I mean, to see the look on Monty's face when we put the sticker on there, I mean, it was overwhelming. And, you know, I've had a lot of fun with it. We were talking earlier about the people that joined when we go to IHRA races and stuff. I've had people tell me that they didn't know what yellowbullet.com was, but they go home Monday and check it out, and even racers we race with. That's fun.
We thank you for really drawing a lot of new IHRA members to the site.
That's good. My pleasure.
Some ADRL guys that were hangers on there too. See that down there, and of course we have to apologize because you kind of lost your identity with it, because now it's the Yellow Bullet.
Nah, that's okay. I can deal with that. That's no problem. So.
How many more IHRA races you got?
One. One race. One IHRA and one ADRL and a shakedown. Those three will be our last three for the year.
Where are you at points-wise in IHRA?
We're third. Third, behind Kenny Lang and Mike Castellano. Slim chance for the championship, but you know, we're hoping for it, but not hoping too strong because it's going to be tough.
Okay, well, thanks for giving us a tour of the shop here, because people see you racing all the time, and they like to see where you come at it.
Thank you.
All right, here's the whole crew over here.
The motley crew. Where? Yeah. Doc?
They're studying that secret stuff there. They're studying it.
Secret stuff is in these cups.
Okay, that's what gives you the energy to work on the car. Now, when we were talking earlier before we started shooting, you were saying that Dave Hance isn't a very good driver there.
Now you're putting words in my mouth.
Oh, come on, you got to go with it here.
Nah, Dave, I tell you what, Dave is a good promoter. I got to give him and Michelle all the credit. They've done an excellent job with the shakedown race. You know, hopefully the weather's going to cooperate this year. I was there a couple years ago when it was so cold and miserable, but they do a good job promoting that deal.
Now, are you going to set a personal best record for up there, you think?
That's the trick. That's the goal.
That's what
all this new trick stuff is for, you know.
Okay.
So,